But it's good to be out here early because, yes, coming up in a little bit, we're going to be talking about the Wounded Warriors tennis program that they have going on this week with different veterans from around the country here participating in this. But right now, well, when we come back in just a little bit, we're going to talk about the clinic that's going on, that they're doing here at the, hey, you guys, they are actually aiming at me right now. So they're doing that on purpose, I think. So when we come back, we're going to talk the tennis clinic that they have at the Balboa Tennis Club. Kevin almost got, we're having fun. Hey, we've been up since 5 a.m. Be careful with us. All right, there we go. Carlos and Lisa.
Those guys are not playing. That's awesome.
They're firing those 70-mile-an-hour balls right at them.
That's what I do, too.
All right, Brad, who's taking personal, look, he stepped outside. They were him so good with those serves that he decided to step outside of the tennis courts. Hey, Brad.
So, hey, good morning. We're going to go back in just a minute because we are talking about the Balboa Tennis Club and what they have to offer in this great gym of a tennis area, and also what they're doing with our, of course, Wounded Warriors. When we come back with more, Good Morning San Diego, right after this.
Injured, active, and retired military service members are participating in a very cool tennis camp this week.
Yeah, it's the 5th annual Wounded Warriors Tennis Camp, and Brad Perry has been there. And the guys have been giving him a hard time out on the court.
Well, these are the thing about these aren't our Wounded Warriors that are here for tennis camp. This is a regular clinic that goes on. So they've been giving me the hard time, but they are actually getting ready for the clinic that will start at 10 o'clock with our Wounded Warriors that are here for a great tennis camp. But Jeff, we wanted to first talk about the Balboa Tennis Club, and where every Monday and Tuesday you guys actually do clinics out here.
We do clinics like this all the time, but you're looking at Monday and Tuesday morning. But we have them on Saturday mornings, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. We got it almost every time of day. Yeah. Clinics are big here.
So, and this is a hidden gym. I mean, people don't realize this tennis court is here, and there's also a professional court that they do some of the tournaments here too.
We have a stadium court. Yeah, that we use for tournaments. It used to be where all the World Team Tennis was played there years and years ago. But yeah, we're the part of Balboa Park that nobody knows about. The Morley Field area. Everybody talks about everything west of Park Boulevard, but when it gets east of Park Boulevard, nobody knows about us.
Yeah, and it's great you're hosting this tennis camp this week, and especially with some of the your clinic people out here right now. They'll be coming over and working with the Warriors.
Yeah, a lot of these people volunteer. They help support it. They donate money to our Warriors. I mean, we have so much help from so many people. A lot of little dollars here and there that all add up to making the camp happen.
Now, is this a public court? Can I, if I just come over and reserve time?
Yep, it costs. You pay a day fee if you're not a member. It's like $8 a day, something like that, and then membership is like $300 a year, and that allows you to play all the time.
Wow, that's well worth it. I love it. Steve, coming over here because Steve, who is putting together the Wounded Warriors tennis camp that's taking place this week, which is so amazing. We're going to start seeing them arrive here in just a little bit. And this camp is so important because you're bringing in wounded veterans from across the country.
That's true. This is an outgrowth of a local program started 6.5 years ago, but it's expanded to the point where it's national in scope now. It's the only event of its kind like this in the entire country, and we're happy to do it year after year after year.
Yeah, and what we like is that some of these veterans who are wounded have maybe never picked up a tennis racket, but know that this kind of activity gets them moving, gets them out, and it ranges from, you said, them in wheelchairs to them just having just some personal problems. They just want to work out with other people.
Yeah, that's true. We have a wide range of people who come to the camp. Some are wheelchair users, so we expose their tennis. Others have physical injuries. They're ambulatory, but they're dealing with things like post-traumatic stress, traumatic brain injuries. The age range is pretty wide. We have young veterans here in their 20s, but we also have veterans who are here in their 70s, 80s, and even in their 90s.
Yeah, and what you're asking people to do is to come over and watch, especially if you are one of those injured veterans that are looking to get out, or you know someone who is an injured veteran that needs to. The camp is full, but you said come on over because for here in San Diego, every Tuesday you do have a special clinic for those wounded veterans.
Yeah, that's true. It's free. It's every Tuesday from 11 o'clock until 12:30 for disabled military members and veterans. And to find out more about that program, they can go to our website. The address is sdwoundedwarriortennis.org.
I like that. We'll have that on KUSI.com. If you didn't get that, you can go right to our webpage, and we'll send you over to it. So coming up in our next half hour, we believe some of the veterans that are going to be participating in this camp should be arriving. We'll talk more about it. And again, the hidden gym over here is this Balboa Tennis Club, which is so cool. And again, we're okay right now. We're not getting hit. So
good. I'm glad. We want you to be safe and sound.
We are.
All right. Thanks, Brad.